But Pat, we're about to have an interview here, and I think our interviewee is in the chat with us. We've got Romeo with us here shortly. There she is, Romeo. First and foremost, I just gotta say congratulations. And the first question for you: how are you feeling right now?
I don't know, ecstatic. I mean, completely thrown. I mean, you practice and you use your skills and your strategies. And sometimes we want to blame it on the cards or the time we're playing or this or that, but we still want to play more and we get frustrated, but you just got to persevere.
Yeah.
Yes, persevere indeed you did with those back-to-back wins. And just like your style of gameplay, I just want to know, what are your thoughts on these monthly finals? How did you feel and during these matches?
I've actually played them for quite a bit of time, and I want to give a shout out to my group on Uno. It's Uno Bad Bunnies, UBB.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, I had called, I had Missy set up Discord and everything. She's like, and I'm like, Missy, oh my gosh, I'm gonna set it up like Shin does, right? And she goes, no. And by the way, yes, I am a female. And my name is Trish. But the fact is, she goes, play how you would normally play. So I go, okay, all right, I got this. And so shout out to all them and everyone that was, I couldn't monitor that, like watching the gameplay and everything like that. All I could do is focus on the game. So you got to focus on your skills, your strategies, the things that you practice, the wheel, and that's the name of the game.
Yeah, and you did it so well. That's the thing. When you just played your game, you didn't overthink it. You just played your game. Things went well for you. So again, congratulations on that. We got a couple more questions for you. Then we'll let you go celebrate. First and foremost, from this tournament, I know you were just playing the game, so you weren't monitoring the live stream or anything. From the games that you played, was there any, what was your most memorable moment? Like, what moment in the games you're going to think back on for a long time?
It's so hard to remember when you're playing the game to watch. You remember the gameplay. So when you're Community Cup playing and you're watching it, because it has that back feed, so that's okay. But you're seeing the gameplay, and then when it goes from Group A, Group B, C, and so on, you have to watch the players and their moves. If you don't do that, then that's when you actually can lose focus.
Yeah.
So
that's a great shout.
As much as I want to be like, is this really, really happening to me? Is this really, really seriously happening to me? But I want to give a shout out to Uno. So a lot of people actually say oh, Uno's this, Uno's that. But the one thing I can tell you is that Uno, in my situation in my life, as an educator and everything, and something happened, but using my mathematical skills and everything like that and strategies, just shout out to my students that I used to teach that I'm still in touch with and everything like that, to say nothing's impossible.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I really am curious about the community that you built. Who is this bunny group? Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Is that who you regularly play with?
Well, what is it? Like when you're on, so if you're on, oh my gosh, I'm getting a little choked up right now. Oh my days.
Oh,
you're good.
You know what I mean?
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna get choked. Listen, if you cry, I'm gonna cry. Then we're all gonna cry, and it's all good.
Where's my water? Not for my tears. But no, it's Bad Bunnies. So it's Uno Bad Bunny. So it's Bad Bunnies, right?
Nice.
And
Love it.
there's Missy. There's, oh my gosh, Emma the Queen, Kim, Pedro. I want to give a shout out to Bella too, who is actually 12, and I remember she's from she's 8 hours away, and she's probably sleeping right now. But
she'll watch back.
I'm just waking up, right? And it's just always good to give good inspiration to kids, no matter what happens no matter what happens in your life. Nothing is impossible if you try.
That's a great breakdown. Trish, this has been such an amazing interview already. We want you to go celebrate, though. So I've got one more question for you, then we'll let you go. Yeah. One more question, then we'll let you go. You go cry, you go celebrate, you do whatever you want, because you've been inspiring to a lot of people.
I did not mention anyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone else has been a part of this. And if I forgot to mention any names, you're all included in it. So love you all.
There are so many people, I'm sure, backing you and love you for this. So the final question for you. First of all, congratulations on the win today. But reminder, that means you earned a spot to the annual finals at the end of next month. Do you have some words? Do you think you can win it all with your mathematician skills? Do you have any words for maybe some of the other competitors?
You know what? The one thing about math is the number one important thing in life. But the fact is, you have to practice all the games. You have to play single. You have to play duo, right? But when you want to build your coin rank, I would highly recommend going classic and times 80 to save your coins and the longevity of it all. But
nice.
Enjoy the game. Don't pick on the game, because the game is the game. And that's why we play the game. And I am chuffed right now.
Oh.
Wise words with Trish, wise words with Romeo in game. Thank you so much for joining us in the booth, Trish. You've been an absolute joy. We wish you the best in the annual finals, and congratulations one more time.
God bless and thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, you heard it from Trish. You gotta practice. You've got to practice. You've got to practice. What a wholesome interview. We all love Romeo.